I'm Iceland from AUDREY HORNE.
And I'm Tushi, and you're watching Stormbringer, the Austrian heavy scene. Stormbringer coming!
Perfect. Tushi, you're already traveling through Europe, doing a lot of festivals. You did the Hellfest in France, you did the Rock Hard Festival in Germany, the Sweden Rock, the Photo Rock in the Netherlands, as far as I guess. And today it was the Masters of Rock Festival. Looks like you guys have had a lot of fun this time in the summer.
Yeah, it's been a blast, and it's you know, doing festival, doing like touring, normally doing club shows is always, of course, fun because you know that everyone who's in there have come to see you. And small clubs have a sort of a intimacy that we feed on the energy there. But doing festival is just as much fun, just different, because you get to hang out with a lot of good people, like other bands, journalists, production people, the audience. You get sort of to talk to everyone and you get to play bigger stages, so I love doing festivals, and this summer has been really good so far.
Aber not only your sound changed with the new album, in my opinion also the live performance has changed. In the past, in my opinion, an AUDREY HORNE gig was more a listening adventure, and now I saw you 2 months ago at the Rock Hard Festival in Germany. It's more a dynamic party adventure. How do you see that?
Yeah, absolutely, I agree, because it's been like that, because now we got a 5th member, finally, a bass player, and a new guy, and we approached the writing process differently. We just, like from before, we were like writing more on ourselves, like back at home and working like that on computers and stuff. But this time on the new album, we like took it all to the rehearsal room, just plugged in and jammed together, and everybody came up with ideas and stuff, and really it felt more like a group and a band kind of thing. So we absolutely have taken that to the live stage as well. So it's like, yeah, we just have a lot of fun together. And
So you're not only a tattoo artist, as we see here, you're also responsible for the artwork at AUDREY HORNE. If I look at the Youngblood cover, are you a really great Kiss fan?
Yeah, there's a certain hint of rock and roll over to it. Yes. But well, we did that because we talked about, because I've done a lot of artwork for other bands, but and then the other guys in the band said that why don't you do that in this band? You know, you play in this band. You know, it should be you who doing it, because then it sort of personalizes everything a lot more. And I've always thought that you know, I have my ideas and blah blah blah, but I figured that it might not work well with what they think is a good thing and what looks good. But they asked me, you know, we want you to do it, so why don't you come up with some ideas? And I said that, yeah, you know, we should have like a drawing or painting of the band. Also, sort of in line with the classic hard rock thing, where it was very often it was like that. And I said I can make, you know, I can make something. And then I said that, well, maybe you could just like use our heads so it's more visible. And you know, as soon as he said that, I had this, you know, yeah, I sort of pictured the Rock and Roll Over cover, and I figured, yeah, I can do something like that. You know, I'm not going to copy that one, but sort of give it a hint of the same vibe, and I did it, and they were really happy with it, and we released it, and you know, a lot of people love that artwork, but this is the first time that people actually hated it.
Really?
Yeah, like people. I read a review where he said, what did he say? He said that the album is amazing, apart from the abortion of an artwork. So I was like, okay, yeah, I fucked up big time.
Were you surprised that Youngblood was so universally welcomed with so many fantastic reviews and also chart entries?
To be honest, yes.
Yes, really?
Yeah, because I mean, we talked about that because, like I said earlier, it was for us a really honest album. We just like practiced together in the house room and tried out everything, and sometimes we were like, okay, is this too much than this? Is this too Iron Maiden-ish and blah blah blah? And when we recorded it in the rehearsal room and listened back to it, it was like, oh, this actually sounds like AUDREY HORNE, and we got our like AUDREY HORNE stamp on it and stuff, and we were like, yeah, this is what we want to do now, but we don't know how the critics are gonna react to it. They're probably gonna arrest us. Yeah, you know, you ripped off that and that band, blah blah blah. And
But they didn't.
no, they loved it, and that's a really good feeling when you've done something that honest, that be like, this is us, this is how we are as a band now, this is what we want to do, and the critics love it, and it's like, yeah.
Let's come to the Austrian questions, because our buddies from Napalm Records are now responsible for AUDREY HORNE. You changed from indie recordings. Why you decided to sign with Napalm Records, and how happy are you with this cooperation?
Well, basically, there was no bad blood thing between us and indie recordings. We've been with them for many years and then done a really good job, and we've been happy with them, and I think they've been really happy with us as well. So, but when we realized that the contract has come to an end, we just looked at each other and were like, maybe we should see if someone else, because we've been there basically since the beginning, and with the same guys, and you just get used to it. But we said that maybe we should see who else out there is interested, and if anyone is, and maybe it would be good for a change, because we're getting so comfortable where we are, and so we got the
label that actually shown a lot of witnesses that like, we really want this band, we believe in you, and we want to do this, come on guys. And they, in the end, they put up the best offer.
Yeah,
so
they definitely put up the best offer, and we got offers from several other labels, but Napalm Records were definitely the label that gave us the best offer. They had definitely the best promotion setup, and they seemed to be the label that was most genuine, interested in working with us, and so they kept on going, pushing us, and said, we really want to do this with you, and so far we've been really happy with that. We did a tour with Long Distance Calling, mainly in Germany, and because we were happy with what they were doing, because we were doing shitloads of interviews, and we figured that they're doing a really good promotion job on this album. And then we hooked up with Long Distance Calling, and they were like, what are you guys doing? How every magazine we open, there's like a huge ad for your album, and you're like all over the place. And that's when I realized that Napalm are actually doing one hell of a job when it comes to promotion. So and they haven't interfered with what we've done or anything. They, like, music-wise, they've just been happy with us making an album, and we need that. We need a label that gives us the freedom to make the kind of album that we want to make. As soon as they start, making demands that you need to do this and that, then it's probably gonna fuck up everything, really, because we're too old to be told what to do music-wise. They can tell us what to do when it comes to like promotion and how to make videos and where to perform and everything, but when it comes to the music thing, that's where, like, this is what we do, this is what we know. If you knew how to do that, then you would make the album, and if we knew how to sell the album, then we would sell the album. But that's the way it is.
You're a very interesting person. If you look in which bands you play, long-time member of Enslaved, you're an AUDREY HORNE, you did the Off Hell, of course the I Project with Abbath, you also did the Daemoness album, which I love, March of the Nose is some hell of an album. I would go that far to call you the Devin Townsend from Europe.
I can't sing though.
Yeah, that's right. And right now you're in the all-star band Temple of the Black Moon with Danny Fils, Rob Cacciano and John Tempesta, blah blah blah. How difficult is it for you to balance between being in so many different bands? Is it hard? No.
No.
No, really not?
No, it's natural. I've always been like listening to a lot of different music and played a lot of different music. So it's just like, it's fun for me to do. I mean, my main bands are obviously Enslaved and AUDREY HORNE. That's where kind of my soul is and stuff. But I love to work with other musicians as well. And I only do music for a living, so
You have to.
I have to. Yeah, but I mean, I think it's fun to do like different stuff. If somebody comes up to me, hey, I got this great band, and do you want to write some music for her and take a challenge? I was like, yeah, of course, why not? Can only make me better.
Yeah, that's right.
So yeah, I love it. I'm just.
Okay, guys, thank you very much for your time. I heard you will go on another European tour this September or October.
Yeah, late September.
Yeah, and you better tell our Austrian viewers now that you come to Austria again.
We're definitely coming to Austria. It's you know, we have an Austrian label, and we've had so many people from Austria asking us when we're coming over. So, of course, we're definitely coming to Austria.
Thanks for your time, guys.
Thank you.
You're welcome.